Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for the month of April, and this is from Sunday the 16th until Saturday the 22nd of April, and this is for you coming from Leo. Let's start with Sunday the 16th, which is a perfectly good day for you, morning, noon, and night. You wake up very happy, good news comes, you are all the lovely plans waiting to happen, you are very agreeable, everybody wants to do everything for you, and you're also planning some holiday, or you may already be on a holiday. So things like that are very pleasant in the morning afternoon periods. As the evening moves in, another couple of good planets move in. One of them is a business planet, so you may want to, if you like, invite your colleagues or your bosses, or if you're in business, mix business and pleasure and kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, and you will be able to use the evening and nightfall session very much to your benefit. Only downside a little bit is in the evening session, don't dominate. Okay. Monday the 17th is not a very good day for you. Morning, noon and night, there's always some bad news and a bad turn here and a bad turn there, and difficulties in communication and maybe making mistakes as well. So you'll have to concentrate a lot on what is important. Well, the morning afternoon sessions are quite depressive, and they produce delays and frustration as to what you want, cancellations of plans, difficulties in keeping appointments. So all this makes it a very frustrating and sometimes depressive morning and afternoon period. You could meet somebody from your past who you really don't like, or even if you liked them before, now you're not going to like them. So things turn always for the worse. The evening and the nightfall session doesn't improve much. It gets a bit worse actually. Now these planets start to move fast, and so they surprise you. They bring unexpected problems. So unexpected meetings with somebody is going to be very upsetting with you. And if you are working late on Monday the 17th, watch out that mistakes are made very easily and bad news comes that way. And if you are out with your business people or looking for business or chasing business or meeting business people, the ending is not very nice. So perhaps postpone the visit, or if you must have the visit with them, then be very careful. Don't be rebellious. Use words which are very polite, and definitely don't want to be a person who doesn't care for the feelings of others. You'll be that way. So try not to be that way. Tuesday the 18th starts in a much better way for you coming from Leo. And the only downside is that you might show your temper during any time of the day and night, or you might use words which are very blunt and offensive. So try not to do these two things. And if you can, the whole day, at least the morning and afternoon and early evening period, will come to your favor, and you will attract good news, good support in all areas of your life. And during the evening session, business planners move in. So mix business and pleasure. Go out with your colleagues and your bosses. Even if you're going out with your marriage partner and you happen to want to invite somebody of a business nature, do that. If you're looking for romance, it's a 50-50 day. There's possibility of getting something. And if you have a romance partner, well, only downside is don't let anything lead to a quarrel. Wednesday the 19th starts beautifully for you. Morning, afternoon session, you get very good news. But you also have people who are jealous of you around. So be wary of them. Don't show that you don't like them. That will only make the situation worse. Just pretend that you don't notice them. But some good news is coming regarding your status. If you're in a job, you'll get some good news. Your bosses like you. Colleagues want to support you. In business, you will get some good news as well about something that's coming your way. With your marriage partner, the only downside is don't be arrogant, and the same with your romance partner, don't show arrogant, and morning, afternoon sessions are very good. Evening is a bit difficult. It brings about people who are jealous of you, or you may be, if you are alone looking for romance, you may be attracted to somebody, but I would say, remember this old saying that all that glitters is not gold, and so don't give your heart away too quickly. Play the waiting game. Okay, so evening sessions for you coming from Leo can produce disappointments, And one of the disappointments could be created by you showing arrogance or being very aloof or having a very low tolerance for others. So don't allow that. Thursday the 20th, a much better day. It's a soft day to start with, and everything you want comes very softly and gracefully, and it's all positive. So you also try to behave that way so that you are not provocative in any way. Take the soft approach. This word soft comes about a lot. Take the soft approach and you will find that whatever you want at your place of work or in business or with your marriage partner or with your romance partner is all possible. It's a day where your imagination is going to be very ripe and you're going to come up with some brilliant ideas as well. It's a day of infatuation as well, and you are going to be infatuated with something or another, sometimes with a career possibility as well. As the evening and then the late evening and nightfall comes, the situation improves actually. So if you're looking for romance, you're going to find that the chances are very good. If you are planning travel, there's a lot of travel talk going on, or you may be already going to travel in the late afternoon, evening or nightfall session. So a lot about the travel is a very positive thing as well. It's a spiritual day of spiritual evening of some kind as well. And so you may have this spiritual inclination, and if you want to meditate somewhere quietly, go ahead. But it's a morning, noon and a night where good news comes your way. So be busy in career, business, socialize with your people. Be busy chasing for business and socialize with your business people too. They have your marriage partner go out, socialize with you and family members. And if you have a romance partner, do the same. Be out and enjoy yourself. Friday the 21st starts very nicely for you. You are in charge and you want to be in charge, but don't be dominating, because you can be on Friday the 21st a very dominating person, and others may find you very stubborn as well. So be a person who is approachable and movable in thought, movable in action as well. It's a very good morning and afternoon session. You get good news in business, in career, marriage, and even for romance areas. Evening is another matter. Now, these evening planners don't just appear in the evening. They are there in the morning session too, trying to create some kind of depression, unhappiness, frustration as well. That ice cream man just driving by. So be careful that the evening session can produce problems of depression and frustration. Sometimes it could be that your plans have been cancelled by others or postponed, and that alone can make you extremely unhappy. Things like that are going to frustrate you, and also you may meet somebody of your past who you are not going to end up very happily with, okay? Or some trouble of the past may come to visit you. Saturday the 22nd starts very badly for you, and it produces rebelliousness. It may be rebelliousness from somebody else, but you will counter it with your own rebelliousness. So try not to do that. You can only control your own horoscope. And if you find others are being difficult, whether it's your family, people, whether marriage partner, whether romance partner, this being a Saturday, try not to do as they are doing. Be approachable, be agreeable, let them take the lead. And you will confuse all these planets, and they won't know what to do with you, and they'll leave you alone. Whereas if you go along to their way of thinking and want to be a person very obtrusive and rude and rebellious, then they will add more and more, and you become even worse. The evening and nightfall period, there's a couple of good planets moving in, and they give you determination to move ahead, but they tend to make you aggressive too. So don't want that aggressive part. Take the soft approach. Use words which are soft. Use a tone of voice which is soft. And you will confuse the planets again, and nobody will ever want to retaliate with you, and you will have a much better evening and a much better night. Okay? Well, I may have told this to you before that I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session with me. This will be based on your information will have from you, the date of birth, time of birth, and while we are Skyping, I will look at your palms as well. And I will be very accurate for you for your next 5 or 6 years, okay, in all areas of your life. So do go to Facebook and follow me and communicate with me, and let's make a date so that I can get you positioned right, so that you can make your next 5 or 6 years very workable for you. Until then, thank you and goodbye.